Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Trick Picker. I'm alone. I'm all alone. Let's get the chat going. Maybe. See how that goes. Let's see. Good morning, everyone. It's
Stop
Valerie,
it.
otherwise
Stop
known
it.
as Trick Picker. Stop. Let's get the chat going. Come on. Any day now. Switch it over. We don't want no Valerie Cunningham in there. Let's see. See, we're not doing that right now. Just need to stop, Valerie. All right. We got that up. Pop it out. Da 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 da. Get on live chat. All right. I think we're good. Let's see if anybody's come here. Miss Sally.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
I'm still here.
That's good. That's good. Tex Val, you're early, bright and early this morning.
You
That's
should come
good.
in here, Texas Val.
Huh?
Texas Val should come in here.
She should. Let me put the chat in, or the link in. Paste. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Anissa.
Yeah, excuse me.
Yeah. Anybody that wants to come in can come in.
We're missing a Todd and a Maggie this morning.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. That's good, Texas Val. It's good to be unusual. When I think of that word, I think of Carlton dancing the dance. That's the first thing that comes to mind. Good morning, Dahlia. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Oh, Jay, there's old Jay. Tina's still putting on her face. I actually put one on this morning.
Yeah, it looks pretty. I brushed my hair, I promise. Sticking up on the back.
I woke up and my hair was sticking straight up. Like it was this high and everything was like whew. It was crazy.
Sometimes it looks like I just did this all night.
Yep. Oh, the phone's gonna start ringing at 8 o'clock for AC stuff.
Oh.
Gotcha. I understand. Let's see. Keep looking in the waiting room and there's nobody there. Oh my gosh. Well, I got my lawn mowed.
Oh, good. That's
Finally.
Good.
Finally, I did.
You did the front and the back?
Yeah, usually that takes me about, on a good day, probably around 2.5 hours.
Mm,
Um, even with a rider lawnmower.
wow. Do you think you could do it faster with the push?
No, no,
No. Mm.
uh, no. We've had a push mower, and it it took about double that time,
Oh wow.
maybe even a little bit longer than that, because it was, it just, you wouldn't think that it would take that long to mow it with a rider, but I have a big yard. The yard is
I
is
mean, my yard's pretty big.
it's it's a large.
I don't know.
Well, and I have basically 3 yards in the front, and then I have a side yard,
Yeah,
and that takes a lot of time in that, and so
I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it should take so long,
well,
especially with this freaking riding lawnmower.
yeah, it does.
Hmm. Are you having to go over it twice or something?
No,
Huh.
no, it's just a big yard.
Well, I know, but
It's not square either. So you know, I've got the yards in the front, and then I also have the yard in the back, which is basically 2 yards together. It's a lot of that's a lot of space. Might have to turn that thing. That's the thing too, is I do run it slow in some areas, because on a slower speed, because if you're, especially on the side yard, if you are going too fast, it tends to, it doesn't mow as well. Like okay, I'm particular. I like straight lines in my yard. I don't like squigglies, and so I have to turn it. If you're going too fast, it looks like you're driving drunk. Um, it's just all swervy and everything. So I usually do it pretty, and in particular, I like to get every blade of grass.
it's all
So I'm
blurry.
just saying, trying to make it sound like, you know, but 2.5 hours, that's not, I mean, that's a long time, but
It just seems long.
it's not that bad. It's not that bad. So, how was sales?
I had one on Poshmark this morning,
Woohoo!
but better than zero.
Good old poshy posh posh.
Mm-hmm. It's been quite lovely to me lately.
That's good. So,
That and Macari actually, but
um, so I had a sell on Macari, and this has been 2 weeks ago, and I sent it. I made a mistake because I looked on the sale part of it, where you can tell, what they bought it for, what their fees are, and what you're getting. And when I looked on that, I didn't see the $4.99 for shipping. I didn't see that, because usually I'll go and look, because some of mine are set for, Macari pays for it, or the person pays for it, or I pay for it. I just ship it on my own, basically.
Right.
And I didn't see a charge or anything for shipping, so I shipped it on my own.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I never got a rating for it. I never got my money for it. And this has probably been about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I messaged them and they said, well, okay, so when I went to the tracking, it was wonky because it said that it was shipped from here, but it was also delivered here.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, something's not right. So I messaged the customer and said, hey, did you ever get this order? And she said, yes.
Uh-huh.
So I messaged them back and I said, hey, something's wrong. But they told me when I inquired about it before, they said, well, you did shipping on your own, so it's all on you. You need to figure it out. We're not doing anything. So I messaged the buyer and she said, yes, I got it. So I messaged them again and I said, she got it, so I need you to release my funds.
Yeah.
And I said, you can tell that in the messaging. Anyway, they said, so they sent me apparently they've started the 3-day process. They put that into effect. And so in 3 days, if she doesn't put a rating in, then
it'll go automatic.
And then I'll get my money eventually. Yeah. What?
Wow, good job, Jason. You listed and sold 37 slot racing cars yesterday.
Woohoo! Good job. Fabulous.
And that's a lot of cars.
And this is said, I've had 2 sales. Valerie, time to kick it up for me.
Yeah, I had 2 on eBay, but they haven't paid yet, so
that's good.
We'll see. We'll see if they get paid.
Have you guys been getting any weird resellers? I
thought that's what we were here.
Well, I mean, okay, so I had this pair of shoes. The person messaged me, or they sent an offer, but then in the terms they put a message and it said something like, I would like these, please text me at blah 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 blah.
It's a scam.
And so, but I didn't even pay any attention to that because it was an offer, so I just went ahead and put it through. And then eBay sent me a message saying, a little bit later, and they said that it was a scam, that that person didn't have an account. And so yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't do that, but I don't know.
Any high dollar, and usually it's been on Poshmark for me.
Yeah.
But usually any high dollar item, they'll message me, and it's a thing now. They'll message me and say, hey, I really want this. Can you text me at blah, blah, blah?
Yeah.
And I know it's not gonna happen. So, which really sucks because, you get something on there and you're like, oh, right. Maybe I got something, but
right.
Nope. Yeah, that's happened to me like at least 5 times on Poshmark.
Oh my gosh. And it wasn't even that, and this was on eBay, but it wasn't even that expensive. I think it was like $27 or something like that. But I don't know. it sucks because now they don't close the item, so that it's still in limbo basically.
Oh.
So nobody else can buy it. So.
Right.
But oh well.
Hi, Patty.
Such is life. I have 7 going. No, I have 9 going out today.
Good job. That's great for Thursday.
Today is reset day. So, but I usually end my listings as in my sale on usually Thursday mornings, and then I don't do the reset until usually after the show. That way, if any sales comes through, I'm clear.
Yeah.
I don't have that discount, which it's usually only 5% anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But I usually let that kind of sit for a little bit, and then I'll do the reset in the afternoon or after the show. So
she said now she has 3. So she
wow.
One.
You're welcome. You ask and you shall receive. There you go. That's good. Yeah, I have one on Mercari, one on Posh. I could just have one on Posh. Better check. And 7 on eBay. So that was good.
That's awesome.
I think it's just one. Yeah. Yup. Yup.
Yeah.
Where's? I think you're gonna have to call Todd. Where are you?
No, Todd's going to his brother's.
Oh.
He's going to his mom's house with his brother.
Gotcha.
He so they can, I don't know if they're still cleaning it out. They must be.
Yeah.
Still cleaning it out and stuff. So.
Oh, okay.
So
he's not showing up at all.
No, he'll be gone for 2 days probably.
And Maggie, what's she up to?
Maggie said she's got to go. She's got to go redo her driver's license.
Aha.
I asked her. I said, "Are you sure it's open?" Because ours said that they were open and then they were still closed. And but they finally opened up the other day. Oh, that's cool, Anissa. She said she finally figured out a way to do dual monitor so she can check her Posh versus her eBay inventory. Yeah, I just open one page up on one side, one page open on the other side, and then I use the search feature on eBay. Look it up and then checkity check.
Yeah, see, I need to find out because I still have that small TV. And I need to find out if there's a way that I can do a dual monitor. Oh, she said that she didn't figure it out. She needs to.
Oh. I thought you said you did already.
That's okay.
Yeah. I don't think it takes too much. I think you have to have a
HDMI or whatever.
HDMI cord. And I think that's all you have to have.
I probably have one of those somewhere around here.
Yeah.
but I have my laptop up and running, and that's what I'm doing my listing off of. That way I can.
That's how you're making listings?
That's how I'm making listings. And I'm doing a little bit different now, where I'm going through the whole, make the listing, take the pictures. I'm doing the whole process, each one. And that seems to work a little bit better. And I'm standing up. I'm not sitting at my desk. I'm standing up, walking around, and just seems to keep the blood flowing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Anissa, you should come on.
Yeah. You don't even have to show your camera if you don't want to.
No, you don't have to show your face. You can keep that secret. But yeah, it's process is working pretty good. And I did get all of my, what do you call it, my totes over to my storage unit.
Good.
Making strides on that. Good morning, Liz.
Hey, Liz. Come on, let's do it. We'll be a team.
Let's see who sticks around for it, Anissa. Come on. Give it a whirl. No. But I got kind of a busy day today with reset, and then we're going to talk to our sister. And I think, because I asked you, she said, well, what about this time? And I was like, well, that's fine with me. And then she came back and said, well, I have a call with somebody at that time, so I can't do it at that time. And so I said, well, I'll check with Sally, and I checked with you, but then I didn't get back with her.
Oh. Uh-oh.
So it might be
well.
It might be kind of a cluster today.
That's all right.
Trying to get things scheduled. But we'll make her. I gotta get some groceries. I'm like, I would say completely out of groceries. Like, I didn't have anything to eat for dinner last night.
Oh no.
I mean, I ate something.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what it was, but
wasn't very memorable.
What did I have? Oh, I had a sausage egg McMuffin croissant thingy that I could, I was able just to put it in the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I kind of have depleted all of my food.
We went to a meat market yesterday.
Oh, did you?
And yeah, it's at the other end of town, so we barely ever make it down there. They always have really good vegetables and fruits and all of that too, So yeah, it's been a good $100 bill in there. I mean,
easy.
Yeah. Strawberries and grapes and meats and cheeses for sandwiches and other kinds of meats. We ended up ordering a meat box. Actually, I probably spent $200 in there. I don't know. I didn't pay for it. I didn't do that. We were only supposed to have one person per car. I'm like, fuck this. I went all the way down here. I'm going in.
Yeah.
We'll just stay on separate sides of the store or whatever we gotta do, And of course, we get there and we're the only two people in the store. By the time that we left, there was 30 people in that store.
Oh my gosh.
I am not kidding you. And it was like craziness. Like people are tripping over people and shit. Just crazy. You got a cow? Like a moo cow, or a cow that you're gonna make burgers out of?
I think it's that one. I think they were going to, or they were going to split. They were going to buy a cow and split it. Split the meat.
It's worth it.
Yeah. Oh, she got a half a cow.
Half a cow, yeah.
Yeah, that's what my mother-in-law used to do. That it was almost like I think it was twice a year she did that. So she'd do it in the spring. I think she did it in the spring and the winter. But yeah, I mean they had all kinds of food.
Yeah, you can get, I mean, if you eat a lot of meat anyways,
yeah,
or your family does, then that's the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
See, we do meat almost every night.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's rare if we don't.
Yeah, because that's like,
except like, if we do pizza or something, that usually has some form of meat on it, but we usually get that delivery or whatever.
Yeah.
But we do, for our dinners, we do meat every night.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't, especially now since I don't have my air fryer. I don't usually cook meat. If I have any source of meat, it's usually from some kind of a TV dinner type thing.
Yeah.
Which isn't real meat, I don't believe.
No. Very processed.
Fake meat.
Yeah.
But
I get so sick of eating that processed crap. I don't know how you do it, sister. I think I'd almost do like meal planning or something, to where you can buy a package of meat and then say, okay, for this, for this dinner, I'll package this, and, and it's going to go for a piece of chicken with some broccoli or something, or put it all together, and just cook it all at once.
I don't have no freaking time for that.
Well, this is the thing. You take like half a day, and this is how people do it. They end up usually taking a whole day, and they make these meals, they cook all their meats at once, and then they cook their vegetables or whatever, almost to, the point of, them, like if you're going to cook broccoli, you would cook it, and then I think there's a term for it, but I can't remember what it is, but you put cold water on it or something. Like flash freeze it or whatever. And so you cook it to, where it's like crispy, but it's still like too hard to eat. And is that blanching? That's what I think it's called. Sorry, my allergies are crazy this morning.
It would sound, and it's not that every day that I'm eating like processed food.
Okay.
Because a lot of times I usually eat a lot of eggs for dinner.
Yeah.
That's something that it's easy, and I'm not cooking a big meal. But yeah, in theory, yeah, meal planning and just putting that stuff. I'm assuming you can put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
And but yeah.
I would just get so sick of it, like I can do like a pot pie or something. I could do those like one night a week or something, and then but like I like I like real food.
You
Like,
like cooked food.
yeah.
Yeah. Use your rice cooker, get a big pot for your veggies, and then cook your chicken. Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, if you you have a rice cooker,
Mhm.
just like that goes in the microwave, or
No, it's an
plug in?
appliance.
Oh,
It's an appliance. Yeah.
you know, we had one at mom's house, um, like in those last few years, we had a rice cooker, and I
Mhm.
couldn't ever find one that was like that. It was
I got
it
mine
was
at Walmart.
it was like a plastic setup that but it was like you put it in the microwave
Yeah.
and it cooked rice like perfectly. And now
Boom.
we buy bag in the box rice,
Mhm.
and it turns out okay. You know, you cook it on top of the stove or whatever. Um, but you like drown the bags of rice in the water, and then, you know, like whenever they get done, they have poked holes in the bag, you know. And then whenever you get done, you just pull them out and drain them and
Yeah, Tina says
pampered chef.
pampered chef. Um yeah, Fishing and Picking says had to quit them TV dinners, too much sodium for
Mm,
my blood pressure. But yeah, I you're probably right. I just I don't want to cook a whole bunch of food and
yeah,
then not eat it. I
yeah,
don't want to spend a whole bunch of time because, for one reason or another, I don't want to eat it, or I don't know. I don't want to waste a bunch of food and a
well,
bunch
I
of time.
understand that. And you also have to kind of like get a different mindset of it too, because like if you think that you cooking all this and then, you know, like you set it up to where you have your different nights per week that you eat whatever.
Mhm.
If you have any idea um that you're eating like leftovers,
Mhm.
because that could be a thing too. Like if you know, meal plan and then you're like, I don't want that for dinner tonight. Why did I
Yep.
do that? You know what I mean? And
Yep.
then that's a wasted meal because you're
Yeah.
not going to eat it because you're thinking it's leftovers,
Yep.
you know? So yeah, that could be a thing too. And I'm really bad about that because I will, you know, say, "Oh my God, this was so good." And Brandon's like, "Well, we have a whole bunch more in there." I'm like, yeah, put it in the refrigerator. I'll eat it for lunch tomorrow. I never do. I hardly ever do that.
Yeah.
Why are you sending me messages, Tina?
I just I like something very quick. It very easy, very simple, and
$29. I am not paying $29 for that. No way, no how. Sorry, Charlie.
well, you're paying for the name.
Yeah.
You can buy them for cheaper than that.
Well, I just know that I've been looking for one forever and I've never found one. You know, the one. Yeah, so that's the one we have. Well, thank you, Tina. I appreciate your time and looking that up for me, but I couldn't possibly pay that much.
You could. You just don't want
Well,
to.
yeah.
She's like, nope.
Especially, I hate that I would have to buy something specifically to cook rice in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Like, here's just another thing to throw on the shelf or on the counter,
Yeah.
And I understand, Tina. And the one that we used to have at your grandma's house, it was just a plastic little dill with a seal around the lid on the inside. And then you clamp those suckers down on the sides. After you put your rice and your water in it, you clamp the things on the sides and then you put it in for like 3 minutes and then it's done.
Yeah.
After the 3 minutes is over, it's good.
Bada boom, bada bing. You got rice.
And it's all cooked and it's not. I hate when rice is like half done and then half too done and then half not done enough.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, I'll have to look and see if I can find that one.
I think I had one saved on, I think it was Amazon in my list.
Your wish list thingy?
My wish list thingy.
And I couldn't do another appliance. I have too many appliances. I have a toaster, and this isn't even on my kitchen counter, okay? I have a toaster oven. I have a air fryer. I have a, what do you call it? What's that one thing that you do the jerky in?
Dehydrator.
The dehydrator is like,
oh my gosh,
it's huge. It holds about 20 trays. So it's like, and yeah, so dehydrator, toaster oven, air fryer. What else is right there? Oh, the rotisserie. Those are not even on my counter because my counter is too small. So then I have the microwave, the toaster, the knife block, and then on this side I have another fryer that needs to get the hell out of here because I told Brandon he's got to throw that away. And then I have the what do you call it? The crock pot / Instant Pot thingy.
Yeah.
And that's it, I think. And the coffee pot. See, that's a lot of appliances.
Yep.
Too many. And then I have like a blender and a mixer that are in the cabinet. I'm trying to think if there's any more up there.
I'm sure you'll find one or two more up there.
Yeah.
Of something that does something.
That's a lot of freaking appliances.
Yeah.
Like there's so many that I have to put them over on my kitchen table. And a chair. The dehydrator sits in a chair. And then the toaster oven sits on top of that. And then the rotisserie and the air fryer sits on top of that rotisserie. It's too many.
Yeah.
But you know what? I wouldn't get rid of that rotisserie. That's a very good appliance. Like if you like your we like to do pork loins in those. They just turn out perfect, and you can't get them like that whenever you do it in the oven or anything like that. It's a different kind of taste. And like chicken and stuff too. Just a different rotisserie chicken is a different kind of taste than just roasted or whatever.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, Tina, see, and it's taking Pub Crack, you're such a brat. It's taking 16 minutes for that to cook. See, I think it was like 3 minutes or something in that microwave one that Mom used to have.
Well, you probably didn't have that much rice in there too. You probably had a cup.
Right. Hi,
or
Nikki.
something. But hey, Nikki.
You're on
Hi,
mute.
guys. I'm outside the hospital, so it's kind of noisy.
Are you okay?
I don't
Yeah,
hear
my
nothing.
niece is having
Okay.
a procedure. She's having a endoscopy.
Oh,
So I can't be in there, but I'm waiting to pick her up.
yeah.
So I'm hanging out in the car,
Cool.
and I'm driving her car, so I can't smoke in it. So I'm sitting outside having a cigarette.
Bub Crack is calling me Sally the upside down appliance stacker.
Did you get the mouse? I'm sure you already talked about it, but
The what?
No, I didn't talk about it. And Valerie hasn't read the chat either. So
Actually, I did read the chat a little bit, but I didn't respond. What's going on?
well, Brandon left for work, and I go in the freaking kitchen to make some breakfast and make coffee, and I was really hungry this morning. Anyways, I go in the kitchen and there's a freaking mouse on my stove that's dead. I know. And I'm like, what the heck am I gonna do?
Right.
Jonah was asleep. Brandon went to work.
Shoot, I would have woke his butt up.
Well, I ended up like I was about to do it. Nikki almost had me talked into it, and I was pretty stoned at the time too. And I was like, this is what I need, and so she almost had me talked into it.
I told you how to do it.
Yeah,
Talked into what?
Formulating a plan on how to remove the mouse. I know. And so I come out of the bathroom and Jonah's in the kitchen, and I'm like, hey, are you gonna take care of that mouse? And he goes, what mouse? And I said, on the stove. And he goes, well, you could have told me about that. I said, I just did.
I had a good plan. I told her just change. I told her take the garbage can and put it over by the stove and take the broom and sweep it into the garbage can.
Yeah, that is pretty good. Yeah.
And she's like, well, I don't want to, I want to save crap. And I said, well, change the garbage bag to a clean garbage bag and then do it.
Yeah.
And they can take care of it when they get back or get up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And Jonah's like, I was like, yeah, he goes, it's not easy for me either, Mom. And I said, I know. And I said, if you can't get it out of the trap or whatever, then don't worry about it. Just throw it away. And so he ended up.
Oh, hell no. That trap is going with that mouse. That is guaranteed.
Yeah, I don't really like the thought of reusing traps anyways.
The more you use a trap, the easier it is for them to get out of it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and they're only they're what, $1.19 a piece or something, $2 a piece.
Yeah, they're not expensive.
Fishing and Picking says, Sally, you need 24-inch grilling tongs. No, I don't.
You need your
grabber?
What is it? The
grabber?
The grabber.
No.
Well, I thought of the grabber too, but that's too close for comfort for me.
Nope, I wouldn't do it.
That's why I said the broom.
Yeah.
A broom is more like it, and
yeah.
likely, and I would be at the very end of it.
Yeah.
There's no.
Yeah.
But I was thinking I could possibly do it if this is my thinking on it. Get a Walmart bag and put it on the end of the broom, and then without me looking, go put it over there and throw that trash bag on, or the store bag on top of the mouse, and then so I can't see it.
Yeah. That helps.
And then I could get the trash can over there, because there's no way I could put the trash can over there without putting something over the mouse first.
Right.
So then I could put the trash can over there. Then I could sweep, possibly. That gives me a lot of anxiety right there. Putting, putting, putting that bag over there, and then sweeping that into the trash can. And then thing is I don't know how I'd get the trash can outside, because I don't want to be that close to the mouse.
I don't blame you.
I'm telling you, you need like double grabber sticks.
Yeah.
Those things come in so handy. I mean, I'd be screwed if I had a mouse in here, and I've had a mouse in here a couple times. So, yeah, I just had to find something in me that I could get through it, and it's an awful feeling.
Hank says you tried to lasso a mouse with your eyes closed using a stick in a bag. Good Lord.
But yes, the key is to cover it up.
Yeah.
And like, I think the last one that I got, I just kept saying, it's a piece of poop. It's a piece of poop. It's a piece of poop. It's a piece. I'd rather have poop than a mouse. It's a piece of poop. It's a piece of poop. And that's what I told myself the whole time, that I was trying to. Bleh.
Much rather touch poop than a mouse.
Mm-hmm.
A Nerf gun? No, Nerf gun would not kill it. It was already dead.
Yeah.
That wasn't the problem. How are you doing today, Glenn?
Hi, everybody in the chat, by the way. I don't see the chat, but hello.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, me and Brandon were planning on going grocery shopping yesterday. No, the mouse wasn't still kicking. It was dead.
But you never know. It could come back to life.
So anyways, I took a couple dabs and I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to drive, because it'd been a couple of hours since then too. But I was like, yeah, I'll just let Brandon drive. And I told him, I said, I'm just gonna let you drive, and he just about fell out. Because he doesn't drive, I drive. If I go anywhere, I drive.
Right.
And that's just how it always is. And but it was a very relaxing ride, and he was even trying to show off a little bit and scare me a little bit.
Yeah.
And I mean, he got bitched at like 2 times. Usually it would be like 30 times. But I was proud of myself. I felt like I did a little fight for anxiety, and and I didn't have any panic attacks, and I was very proud of myself for that.
That's good. Excuse me.
So that's why I felt like if I did enough this morning. Yeah. Okay. Bye, Glenn. That was quick.
Bye, Glenn.
Jason said that's when you called TaskRabbit. I don't know what TaskRabbit is.
I don't know what that is either. I think it's an app, isn't it? I don't know. Good morning, Joanna.
TaskRabbit?
Morning, Joanna.
Will they go to your house and remove mice and stuff for you?
I don't think so. I think it's just a phone app.
Oh.
I think he was just joking. Ha ha. Funny, ha ha.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, it's hot in this car.
But
Hi, Joanna.
Is it really noisy?
no, I don't hear nothing.
Okay, but I gotta hold the windows down. So.
Oh yeah, Karen, that would be bad. She said I've had a mouse that was still living in the mouse trap. That was yeah.
Yeah, that's awful.
Oh, and that one just gets the leg and they're dragging around that mouse.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know that. He says they come to your house to do any task that you need. Install a TV or put a desk together.
Wow.
Huh.
That's pretty cool. That's probably in bigger towns though, I would say. Probably not in little old Everest or little old Prudenville.
Mm-hmm.
More than likely.
Yeah, I was up at 5 o'clock this morning to bring my niece here, and I was sitting here in the car, and all of a sudden I saw a notice that Sally shared my listings, and so I said, "Good morning, Sally. I see you're up sharing."
Yeah, they're having a challenge today for sharers, for community shares. So if you share somebody else's listing, you get, I think you have to share three different listings, and you get put into this, not a sweepstakes. It's you are getting put into the challenge by doing that.
Right.
So I'm trying to give everybody a couple of lines of, shares and see if that works.
I'll take a couple of lines.
Okay.
Not cocaine.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
I'll peace out of here soon. Son of a bitch.
Bishop Pickett says, how much is Task Rabbit? Will they cook my dinner?
Oh my gosh. Probably.
They probably would. It's probably the same thing as like, kind of what Nikki does. You get to probably choose what you want to do.
Yeah.
DoorDash or
yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, I can do that.
Probably put your bid in or something and, say, this is how much I'll pay you to do it. You want to come do it? He says they will do anything and most of it's legal.
Oh my gosh.
Makes me laugh thinking about Golden Girls, that episode where Dorothy wanted Rose to post an ad in the paper, and she put that she would do anything for $10 an hour or something. It was.
Yeah.
She was getting all kinds of funny requests.
Oh, I can just imagine.
Yeah.
It's like one of the funniest episodes ever.
Oh, Jason says he doesn't know if they're around anymore.
It must have been a back in the day type of thing.
Maybe.
Huh?
Jason said he didn't know if it was around anymore.
Oh.
So maybe it was whatever all that first started, all the grub.
Maybe that was the industrial revolution of that. I don't know.
Could be.
Oh yeah, let's TaskRabbit. Let's earn money your way. but it looks like all big cities.
Oh.
Wouldn't you know it? They discriminate.
Sherry doesn't have any listings on Poshmark. Naughty girl.
Uh-oh. She's in trouble. I haven't seen Sherry on here in a long time.
You know that side picture of Lori where she's on the guitar?
Uh-huh.
Every time I see that, I think it's Lindsay.
Oh,
seriously, like they look so much alike on like their side view.
Uh-huh.
Like even body and everything, they look so much alike. Her Poshmark picture. You see her Poshmark picture. It looks so much like Lindsay. So I got these shoes yesterday and I kind of like them.
Nikki, you're froze. Just
Am
so
I?
you know. Yeah. What'd you get? Oh. What?
They're George brand. They're the men's ones.
Uh-huh.
But the straps are like I don't know if they're leather or if they're leatherish. They're probably leatherish.
Faux.
They feel good.
Yeah.
And I extended these all the way to where they're pretty loose.
Uh-huh.
So they'll work. I also bought some Gorilla Glue so I could try and get my other sandals fixed.
Let it
I don't
go.
want to throw them away.
Let it go.
I don't want them to go in the trash or anything.
Man. Sometimes you just gotta let it go.
I know, but they're such good shoes. Doing all right, Joanna. Their sales aren't too bad. We'll be getting something at least every day.
Yeah.
I started listing a couple days ago and I got 4 to ship out today.
That's good.
And I just got a cha-ching and offer on something else today. So
good.
Fun. That's awesome.
That's good. It seems like people are still buying. And I would say, well, let's see, I'm trying to think if everything that's going out today is clothing. So clothing is still selling.
Mm-hmm.
As much as, you know, all of the critics, the reselling critics, you know, they say that it's not, and you know, you're losing money if you're selling clothes, or you're not a good seller if you're selling clothes, or whatever.
We've heard it all, haven't we?
We have heard it all because we sell clothes. And that's, you know, right now that's what I'm focusing on, because I have so much of it. That's really just the thing that I'm going to focus on for a while, and then everything else is going to kind of, you know, come in later, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Go ahead.
Of course, if I get something that I know I can get good money for, then I'm gonna list that, you know. But yeah, for my everyday listing, it's gonna be clothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if people don't want to sell clothes, they don't have to. It's
right.
easy as that.
Yeah.
For sure.
It's a free world.
I sold a scarf on Poshmark, and that's what I'm shipping out today. I sold it for $10.
Yeah.
It's a little piece of fabric. You know what I mean? Like, it's not
And people say, that people aren't going to pay $7.11 for shipping.
Yeah.
For a scarf. For a
Yeah.
scarf that probably weighs what, maybe 6 ounces, 8 ounces, maybe.
Yeah. So she spent $17.11. Yeah.
It happens every day. So never discount that. Never say, oh, we're not gonna we're not gonna get any sales because people aren't gonna want to pay the shipping and all that. No. If they want it bad enough, they'll pay for shipping.
Of course, there's people out there that don't want to pay any shipping. They'll say, where's the free shipping? And you're like, oh, I added it into the price. Oh, don't you give free shipping? That means that nobody pays,
Yeah.
And that's what they think. They think nobody pays the shipping.
Why can't I get free shipping?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's amazing, but people will, of course, there's gonna be people that, they don't want to pay, they won't pay $17 for a scarf. That's fine. Don't buy from me.
Somebody else will buy it.
Go to that person that is actually getting 12 cents for their item, because they're giving such a discount.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna waste my time to list it if I'm only gonna get like less than $1 out of it.
Yeah.
But there's people that will.
Yep.
Wow, Dahlia says I sold a scarf too, wool scarf in the middle of summer, and they paid full price shipping on Poshmark.
Awesome.
That is so cool.
I'll be right back.
And we just keep on doing what we're doing. Keep getting themselves. I used to say the same thing about people that sold kids clothes on Poshmark. Why would anybody buy that, for $7 and, or, why would they buy it for $7 and then pay $7 for shipping? There's people that do it.
People want something, they'll pay for it.
Oh yeah.
Well, look at all the people overseas. Look at how the exorbitant amounts that they pay to get stuff. I mean, that one time I sold a Levi's belt buckle to somebody overseas. I can't remember exactly where they were. I think China or something, or somewhere over there, Philippines or whatever. Anyways, they paid like $15 to ship it to them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy what they'll pay, but if somebody wants something, they'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Some people have more money than brains,
Well, true. And yeah, you saying that makes me think of that Miss Piggy, what do you call it? It was a little plush, and they paid like $30 or something to do GSP.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even including the price of the price of the thing. So
somebody wants something, they'll pay for it.
Not
everybody's cheap like us, Sally.
I know. For me to buy it for myself, I mean, it has to be pretty dang cheap.
Some people actually have money, not like us.
Right.
We po folk.
I was looking at this. I have a spider on my wall. And I can't tell if he's dead or not. Don't come get me.
I have to pee, but I don't think you can go in the hospital to pee.
Oh,
I'd have to go to the gas station. Gas station. But then you have to get a key, and it's here in the ghetto.
yeah.
People like to pee on the sea.
Oh no, do you have bad weather today, Hank? Have you had bad wind there, Nikki?
No.
Oh, really?
Last week we had some wind, but not just for, just nothing out of the ordinary though. I mean, it was, just for a day or whatever.
Oh, last few days we've had such a crazy wind. It looks like it's calmed down today, but yeah, last few days it's been bad.
No, but we need freaking rain. Oh my God. All the grass is dying. Huh?
You need rain?
Yeah, bad. We need rain
wow.
bad. We haven't had rain. Well, we had rain one night last week, but I mean it was just a little bit. We just need a good all day rain, one that really soaks the ground.
Yeah. We don't.
Even a couple of days.
We've had a lot.
Yeah, we haven't. We've had a lot of sun, not a lot of rain.
And
all the schools that they're mowing are dying.
Yeah.
So not going to be able to mow pretty soon.
Yeah.
Especially if we kill the grass. I'm not mowing. Gary's mowing this year because they don't have nothing else to do.
Right.
But I got my other stuff.
They're not doing no clean outs or nothing?
No, they were supposed to go down to the Twin Cities and do mobile home settings, but all the permit offices and everything haven't been open, and they can't get the proper permits, and then for one of the trailer houses, the company's got to go to court to get an easement or whatever, and then so it's all up in the air right now because of all this COVID crap.
Yeah.
Gary be making good money down there, really good money, but
Oh, Craig says at first I wasn't sure if Sally was talking about the wind outdoors. Yes, I was talking about the wind outside. Not the wind in my house.
No.
Oh man, that would make me mad. My internet going out all times of the day. I can't handle that. Bishop Pickett says Nikki gonna pee in the parking lot like that lady she filmed for us.
I'm a little classier than that lady.
Oh my gosh.
Only time I do that is if it's a dire emergency.
Yeah.
And I have no other way. I wouldn't go pee outside a building that I could just walk in and do a few steps and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Right. That lady was an idiot.
Morning, Julie.
I think she was a little high or drunk or something. I don't think she was all there.
Yeah. I'd have to agree.
Well, knowing the guy that she was with, I imagine she wasn't all there. Because he's not all there either.
Right.
Nice guy, but he's not all there. Gonna have a good old fashioned farm auction this weekend. I'm going to.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's good.
I'm gonna go take my package outside real quick.
Okay.
I like farm auctions.
Yeah, those are a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I would usually be the dollar girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's usually what I would wait for, if nobody else wanted it, they'd say $1. I'd be like, yep.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I do a lot of the dollar boxes.
Yep. And then Mike's like, "What are you doing?"
Mhm. I used to get that from my husband all the time. There was this like before I really sold on eBay, there was this pile of stuff at the auction and it went for $1. Well, what was in there was, I mean, yeah, it was a bunch of crap, but there was a big one of those big huge tubing rafts that you pull behind the boat was in there also. It wasn't blowing up, but it was in there and only went for $1. Well, anyways, everybody was making fun of me that I bought this pile of shit, you know. And I was like, I paid $1. And if I take this raft home and all it needs is $1 patch, I just got a raft that's worth a couple $100 for $1. Screw you guys.
Yep.
But if it doesn't work, I'm only out $1.
Right.
To me, $1 was worth the chance. I took that sucker home and everybody's laughing at me. I said, yeah, when you guys are passing me out on the lake and I'm on my nice tube, I said, you can kiss my ass, you know. Well, anyways, you know, they all give me shit, you know. We all know I've been at that auction since I was a kid, you know. Everybody knows me. Anyways, so I take my raft home and I blow it up and there's just a little teeny weeny pinhole in there. I used that thing for years on $1 being pulled behind a boat.
Yep.
Yeah. I said, who's laughing now, bitches?
That's right. That is right.
Gary don't give me crap anymore about buying dollar piles.
Nope.
Other than, oh my God, I got to carry all that. Where the hell are you going to put all that? But
yeah, that's usually what Mike was moaning and groaning. He's like, you don't need this stuff. And I'm like, but it's got this in it. And it's, you know, it's worth more than $1. I could sell it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what are you going to do with all the other stuff? You know, I guess I'll just put it in the trash if there's no value to it, you know.
Well, it's like one time, the cashier, she's passed away now, but she was like, I said, can you write the date on my receipts now? I said, I have to claim all this on my taxes. She goes, you make enough buying all this shit that you buy to claim it on tax or to have to do taxes? I said, oh yeah. I said, she says, I can't believe you make that much money off of this crap that you have to do taxes. So, well, I do.
Well, there you go.
I'll be right back. For some reason, my face is bleeding.
Oh, okay. Hope you're okay. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. I think with me and Mike, I think we didn't go to a whole lot of farm auctions. Maybe 3 or 4 together. But they were good. We got some good stuff. Good morning, Beth.
I'm fine. I just got a blister on the front, sore on my face from the sun. And I must have scratched it or hit it while I was scratching my nose.
Uh-oh.
That's all it is. But I mean, I'm on ibuprofen, prednisone, all kinds of my blood pressure pills, everything else that thins my blood. So of course, I bleed like a stuffed pig, you know. So
yeah,
it looks worse than it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get a lot of crap about the piles that I buy, but nobody was laughing this weekend when I made over $700 on that crap.
I'm sure. I'm sure not.
At a rummage sale.
Yeah, that's good. That's really good for a rummage sale.
Well, like I told somebody, I said, I just don't willy-nilly go take just a bunch of boxes because they're $1.
Right.
I actually see something in there that's worth over $20 or more,
Yeah.
Everything else is just a bonus.
Yeah. That's kind of how I am, like at the bins, because it's so
Yeah.
cheap that you can't not, pass it up. Even if you had to pay for shipping to get it back home, it'd still be
Yeah.
worth it.
Yeah.
Oh,
If it gets too
awesome.
noisy here, let me know.
Joanna says, I forgot to tell you guys, my parents bought a 19-acre farm with an old house, and the barns are full of goodies.
Oh, fun.
Oh, that's fun. That's exciting. I'm surprised you're on here, not in the barn looking for stuff.
Yeah. Well, her mom sells on eBay too, so.
That's true. That's true. Oh, so what's going on today?
How much?
It's gonna probably be a jam-packed day for me. Doing the reset, and that'll take me that usually takes me about an hour. And then
what are you resetting?
I sell similar all my listings.
Oh.
So I end everything, and then I put them back on. Sell similar.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do sometimes.
I've been doing that every 7 days.
Oh.
For with these 50,000 listings that we get and everything. I've been doing it about maybe 6 weeks, a month or 6 weeks. And
this seem to be helping?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Oh yeah, most definitely. I've been getting rid of a lot of stuff.
Good.
And then of course, listing every day helps too, but
yeah.
Yeah. I got a call with my sister. We're gonna do that a little bit later. I'm gonna go to the store. So there's not gonna be a whole lot of time for anything. Maybe this evening I'll get a few listings up, but it's gonna be kind of busy today, which is good. I like busy days. Get a lot of things done, and me and Sally are trying to get talk to my sister, like, a little more frequently, like than we had been. We kind of not really lost touch, or whatever, but I mean, everybody gets busy, and Sally's working, and she's going to school, and everything, so sometimes it's a little difficult to get schedules together.
Yeah, that's the way it is with my brother in Michigan too. I don't really talk to him as much as I should, but it's easy to do. You don't see him all the time, and
yeah.
Excuse me, sorry.
But it's good to keep base, or keep in touch, and everything. Yeah. She just graduated. She got her master's degree.
Oh, nice.
In social work. And but it's weird because she graduated, but she still has, like, I think it's 2.5 months of school work that she has to do. So yeah. But we're very proud of her. Yeah. She did a good thing. She was a respiratory therapist also.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah. But other than that, supposed to be warm here today, 92, I think.
Ooh.
So it'll be an inside day until this evening anyway. But
Jesus, all this is a little teeny bitty, just a teeny weeny sore, not even as big as a zit. And it bled like it was, like I got cut ear to ear. Jesus.
wow.
I'm a bleeder. I've always been a bleeder. Now I'm on medicine to make me bleed too. Thins my blood.
So you bleed even more? That's crazy.
Get some more listings done today. I'm selling, so I might as well keep listing. I got busted the other day. You probably saw that on my message there that but I'll tell everybody else. My husband says the auctioneer was telling him, "Oh, how's Nikki's eBay doing?" And he goes, "Oh, it's kind of slow, but her friends are slow too." and he goes, "Really?" He goes, "People have been calling, blowing up my phone saying, 'Hey, we got to get auctions. I got to get inventory. Things are flying off the shelf.'"
Oh my gosh.
I told him, I says, "Well, it hasn't really been slow. I just haven't been listing."
Right.
Well, I told him because I've been doing Instacart and DoorDash, and I wasn't really building my inventory up. You know, I was busy doing that, focusing on that. So
yeah,
I smoothed it over.
Good job. Good job.
Good thing I've been making money doing other things, because otherwise he'd have probably been pissed.
Oh wow.
Hey, these are pretty good.
Oi.
Yep.
What'd you say? We? Oh, I said oi.
Oh. It
Oi.
could be oi, I guess. It's French.
Oh, yes.
Ooh la la. Oui. Pee pee.
Down here in downtown Duluth, I was just asked for a cigarette a little bit ago. Oh, they can't afford their own cigarettes, but they went and got their 40s at the liquor store.
Oh my gosh.
Holy
Ooh,
crap.
Rita.
Rita said it's going to be 103.
Woo wee. These hot tamales. That's pretty warm.
Heck yeah. And Beth said that they're having freaking flooding there.
Wow.
Hot here in the city.
We had thunderstorms early this morning. I could tell because Ringo was like, he's a nut.
Going crazy.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't really go crazy. He just walks the bed. Like,
yeah.
He just, he'll go from one end of the bed to the other, up above my head. And then he'll get in a spot, and then he'll get up and move around a little more, and he's just crazy. He's like a senile dog, It's a good thing you can't open doors. He'd be getting lost. Oh my gosh.
That's Willow. She is a senile dog, and oh my God, she'll sit there and stare at the wall, and she sits there and just staggers around, and oh God, she's just poor little girl. She falls down the stairs all the time. I told Gary, I said, put the gate up so she can't go up and down the stairs. Well then, he'll forget to put the gate up. All of a sudden we hear her fall down the goddamn stairs again. That dog is a freaking trooper, boy. She's tough.
Yeah, these dogs. Heat index is that again too? It's the suck. I feel you.
Man.
It's getting hot. or I think it's already there, but you know, it's warm everywhere, but it happens every year.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for the heat. As crazy as that sounds.
Mm-hmm.
My niece just called me. Sorry, I got cut off.
I mean, I like having heat as long as it's not too bad. But take what you get.
I would much rather be warm than cold. I know a couple weeks ago I was really bitching about the heat because I didn't have air conditioner, but it would have been 100 times worse if I was cold. Because once I get cold, I can't warm up. I just have a bad chill all throughout my body, and I just can't. It doesn't matter how many clothes or blankets or anything I get on.
I never understood that because I was always hot all the time, hot-blooded, but now the last couple of years I've been just freezing all the time. I get cold all the time.
I think it might be an age thing though, because I had that too.
And so now I appreciate it a little more. I was kind of mean to my husband all them years going, you can put more clothes on, I can't take more off. But sometimes when you get to a point, it's like no matter how many clothes and blankets you put on, you're still freaking cold.
Yeah.
You know. But
yeah. It's like it gets in your bones and your body, and you can't warm up.
Yeah.
No matter how much heat you have in your house, and it doesn't matter.
But don't tell my husband I said that, because I would never admit I was wrong.
Joanna says, I tell you what, we put our pool up Memorial Day weekend, and the pump quit working. Oh. Now a piece of my skimmer broke, so I'm waiting for it to arrive today. I understand.
Yeah. Sometimes when you have pools like that, it seems like you're maintaining more than you're actually using.
Okay. My nephew put a bow and arrow through ours.
Oh my God.
By accident. It went right through the target. You know, we had one of those big, huge targets, and it went right through the target into our pool. Now me and Gary are just waiting until he has time to he wants to build a deck around it so that we can enjoy it more.
Around the pool?
Yeah.
It's not an in-ground pool, it's a doughboy or something, right?
That's an above ground pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those $500 big, huge pools. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are they, 24 feet or something?
Yeah.
Something like that. Anyways, yeah, it's
you should see the one Hank got. It's freaking huge.
Is it?
Huge. Yeah. But it was all that they had. So she was like, I'm freaking getting it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
She used to come on, so she's good.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, my nephews used to move the trampoline over by the pool and jump from the trampoline into the pool, and oh God. Yeah. I'm just amazed at how them boys do not have broken necks or paralyzed as much as they used to do. They used to take my dad's trampoline and put it underneath. My dad's got a veranda, which a veranda is the deck way up in the air. I mean, it's so high up, you don't even build stairs down to the ground. You know, that's how high up it is. And they used to pull the trampoline over there and jump off the top of the veranda and onto the trampoline. I mean, it's just amazing how they're not dead yet.
Yeah, she said it was the only one for miles.
And then one day my nephew is like, oh man, my back is sore, my arms are sore, my legs are sore. I said, just look at the things you did to your body your whole life. Of course you're sore. You know, he's only like 20. what is he, 29, I think. Anyways, yeah, I'm like, well, look at what you put your body through. Of course you're sore. You've probably had arthritis since you're like 15.
We got a sun sail to
What's a sun
install.
sail?
I don't know what that is either.
Is that like a cover? It sounds like that's what it sounds like to me anyway. Like almost like a shade.
Says nobody's horsing around in her pool. She will beat their ass.
That's why she has a pool and I do not.
Yeah. I remember when we were like, I think I was probably like 16 or something. My dad bought us a pool, and it was like a doughboy, you know, probably 4 foot tall and all of that. And we had it for a while. One day we were out there, and I had just gotten out of the pool, and Amy and Johnny and I think our cousin Ryan was swimming, and they decided they were gonna do that where they make a whirlpool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my kids like that.
Okay, so they did that,
Mm-hmm.
and then the whole pool went like this and just went on its side.
Yeah.
My dad's like, okay, you're done. We ain't fixing it. And we did everything that we possibly could do to repair that pool by ourselves, and we couldn't fix it. It had like rips in it.
Wow. Leave it to Johnny.
I know.
We're not in a big, huge hurry to get another pool because we only live like not even a mile away from the waterfalls and swimming holes. So it's not a big deal just to run over there and go swimming. More fun over there anyways because you got the waterfall you get to stand under. But I would like to have a pool again.
Yeah. I would love to move to a place that had a pool.
Just click on my bangs.
Yeah, see, like whenever you were talking about getting a pool, I immediately thought that you were gonna let your husband do like jumps and flips into the pool, you know, on bikes and
Our only
well,
rule
my niece is gonna come out soon, so I'm gonna leave. I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay.
Okay. See you later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Texas Val says our only rule is not jean shorts in the pool, especially on the slide, and no peeing in the pool ever. Good rule. But yeah, I could definitely see myself getting a pool wherever I get situated, you know.
Yeah.
If there's not one already there, but
right.
I'm kind of surprised that we don't have one here. But I think it would have been a lot more upkeep than what we wanted, so.
Val says, exactly, warm water starts floating by me and everyone is getting out.
Wow. Joanna says the liner in her pool is 12 years old.
Wow.
That's pretty good for a liner.
Yeah. Especially having kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely. We used to have to get a liner like every year for our pool. Every single year we needed a liner. Maybe that was just because, I don't know, maybe because we didn't cover it. I can't remember.
Yeah, like.
I can't remember if we covered it. But that was in California too, so I don't know. Could have been
a little roughed up.
whole sorts of things. So a sun sail might be just the thing you're looking for as far as shade too. Maybe. I'm not gonna say I'm over that idea, but like I had in my mind that I wanted those bamboo shades, the ones that roll up. And so I'm kind of like, if I don't get those, then screw it.
Oh, a sun sail is it's like I mean, they have all different kinds of shapes, but they're just basically those it's like a piece of material that could be like triangle shaped or square shaped, but then you basically hang them over. Here, let me can you let me screen share?
Let me see. Yeah. There you go. The larger they are, the more expensive. They're just like tarps.
Yeah. Like these.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. They're kind of like a gazebo.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just, they don't, they usually have just like a little,
like an anchor.
Yeah, like
you'd anchor them down somehow or another.
Yeah, like a rope or something that comes off of the ends of them, so you can tie them. Yeah, there's one that's like a triangle one at Walmart for $27.99. Purple.
Yeah, she said we're doing ours at an angle, so the water runs off of it and prevents some leaves from entering the pool itself. That's a good idea.
Yeah, that is really good.
Yeah, Texas Val. I could always take them down and bring them with me, but yeah, I don't know. They're so expensive, and I would need you know, the length of it was like 180. I can't remember. It was like 13 foot or something like that. So I would need 13 or 14 feet. So I would have to get like 3 just for one side. So that would be 6 altogether. And that's not even counting the back of it. And it got to be really expensive, you know?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, you know, maybe I'll just scratch that idea. And I was hoping that I'd be able to find somebody like Goodwill or something, but I haven't found anything yet. But that's okay.
Yeah, we don't have public pools here either. They do there's a lot of people that take their kids to the you know, besides going to the actual lakes and rivers around here, they'll take their kids to the hotels and pay. Well, there's a actual water park in one of the hotels here, and I think it's 15 a day, which
That's
isn't horrible.
No, it's not bad for all day.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And that's something that I wouldn't consider. Like, they have a lazy river and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
They have spas and all kinds of little pools and stuff for the kids. So, and there's a pool specifically for adults, which you wouldn't think, you know, when you're a kid, you think of a a pool specifically for an adult, and you're like, why? You know, why would they need their own pool? You know, but when you're an adult, you don't really like swimming with kids all that much unless you
Right.
know them, you know? They're like always splashing in your face, and you know, not that they mean to, but
Yeah.
they're your kids. They're just trying to have fun.
Yeah, Texas Val says that there's a lot of places there that have like a community, you know, like a community pool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hank says the public pool grosses me out with all the urine and sweat. No, not for me if I can avoid it. Yeah, splashing, spitting. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I can imagine most of those places are probably closed off though.
Yeah.
Closed up right now.
Yeah, just too many fluids. You would think though that because they put so much chlorine in there that would kill anything, you know.
Yeah.
You would think, but maybe not.
Gotta love it. But yeah, I can definitely see myself getting wherever I get situated. I could see myself getting a pool.
Yeah. I think that's the only way I could handle that kind of heat.
Yeah, I mean, you got to have something to kind of.
I love to swim. I could swim every day.
Cool off in.
Hank says, it's pretty much just been me in this one so far. He stood there watching one day and was like, oh, that water's too cold for me. She's like, yay, all for me. What about your doggies, Hank? You gonna let your doggies go swimming?
That might plug up the filter.
No, there's a lot of people that let dogs and
stuff
in the pool. Yeah. Yeah, like chlorine will kill anything. It kills the algae when you shock a pool. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, that, you know, why would they close the pools if the shock is gonna kill it anyways? Kill all the germs.
Maybe just like anybody coughing around the pool, that could be an issue. I don't know.
Oh, Rivers hates water. I think all my dogs would probably go swimming if I had a big enough pool.
Yeah. Texas Val says my dog used to swim in our pool more than we did. I have a skimmer, a basket, and a pool cleaner. The water stayed very clean with no dog hair. There you go.
Yeah, there's people that their dogs, they let their dogs to go outside and go pee, and they go pee and then they take a swim and then they come back in and like, okay, we're done now.
Dry up.
Yep.
Dry off.
I need a towel, Mom. Yeah, we went camping. It wasn't, I don't know, I think the Chihuahuas were probably, they might have been a year old last time we went camping. That was a long time ago. But we were right by the dam, and all the dogs, like Fuzzy would go get in the water, and so he'd just be out there swimming around or whatever, and then before you knew it, the chihuahuas would be in there going after him, you know.
What time did we say, Sally?
What time for what?
Me and you and Amy.
I thought you said after the show, so here it would be 11 o'clock. It doesn't matter.
But she just said she had let's see. So it would be 11 o'clock there, and it would be 9 o'clock in California, right?
11. Well, it would be 10 there. And isn't California 2 hours from you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would be 8.
9.
8 her time. If it's 2 hours from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rita says 8.
Okay.
Oh, that's awful, Hank. Oh, and Fisher and Pickens says don't swim on the beaches in Virginia. Some of those cities have sewer overflows near the beaches. Sometimes they have to shut the beaches down for bacteria.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's awful. Yeah, we have to be careful here to because people get swimmer's itch, and it's caused from the ducks going to the bathroom in the lake.
Yuck.
And stuff, you know, so they spray for it. They spray the rivers and stuff, you know, to kill that. Uh-oh, I think Hank just lost her internet again.
Uh-oh.
But as long as it's usually like around the shores where, you know, people are getting in the lake.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's worse, and it's like a parasite. And
I told her, Sally.
Yeah.
I told her 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock her time.
Yeah.
So that'd be.
Is that too late for you?
No, 9 o'clock her time. So that'd be 11 your time, 12 my time.
I think so.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Okay. I know you got to work tonight, so I don't.
Yeah. Oh. I didn't want to think about it, but now I am.
Sorry. Oh.
You got a cramp?
Oh yeah.
Ah. I'm telling you. Those things hurt so bad.
Shake it out. Shake it out.
Smash the thumbs up.
Ooh.
I listed this really pretty dress yesterday on Poshmark.
Did you?
Yeah, it's a Venus. God, if it was my size, I would have kept it. It buttons up the back of the neck.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a keyhole underneath that.
Mm-hmm.
It goes straight up to the neck on here, but it's sleeveless and has a drop waist. Almost looks like a romper, but it's a dress.
Is it mini or is it long?
I think it's a mini, maybe midi. No, Venus, not penis.
Ow.
Ow. Brandon, last night, I was trying to go to sleep and Brandon's sitting on the bed and he's doing homework and he was eating peanuts out of a can. And he's telling Prancer, you don't like peanuts. You don't like peanuts. And I said, Prancer likes penis. Because at first I thought he was saying penis.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's Venus. Venus.
That's cool. There's some really cool dresses out there. I mean, just the designs and everything.
Yeah.
And they don't have to be like, you know, big name brands or anything. They can just
just the design of the design is so pretty. You're like, ugh. Why can't this be in my size? Dang it. Are you okay? Work it out, sister.
Sorry, I'm making all these weird noises.
I know. Stretch it to the other side.
Sometimes if I cough, sometimes that helps, but.
Huh.
Okay. Just don't make me laugh.
Laughing is what causes yours?
Sometimes.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't promise that. I used to be a clown, you know.
No laughing loud.
Yeah. Usually mine is when I'm stretching to do something.
And it's in different areas. Like today it's kind of like under my ribs in front, but it's also, it kind of comes around the back. So, I don't know. They're just so weird, and they just attack. It's for no good reason. You know? It's just part of getting old.
Don't say that. I'm not that old yet.
Whew. Sorry.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh, did you have another one?
Yeah. Well, I'm still having the same one.
Oh, well.
I haven't gotten through what I started.
God.
It'll be okay. Sometimes it's an air bubble too.
You think it is?
Sometimes.
I don't feel like mine's like that. I don't feel like mine's like an air bubble. I feel like it's like totally in my ribs and my back. But
whew, oh my God. I'm never gonna make it through the show.
oh my God.
Sorry guys.
Try to bend over, like
Yeah,
to touch your toes.
I did that already.
I don't know. If I have it on this side, I like try to turn the other way.
That seems to like broke it.
Were you on the floor?
No.
I just always try to go the opposite way.
Trying to get through it. It's still there. I could feel it. But
that's not good.
Trying to get through it. It'll be all right. And
yeah, I know.
For me, I tend to like tighten up when that happens. So everything contracts and then it makes it just that much worse.
Yeah.
So I have to try to relax and just breathe through it. I don't have a gallbladder, so it couldn't be that.
Yeah. I still have mine, but
mine is gone. I think it's just muscles, and I think maybe an air bubble has something to do with that too. But
like an air bubble in what though? Like your bloodstream?
I'm talking like I don't know, like I don't know if it's an intestinal type thing or I don't know.
No, I seriously don't feel like it's like in your intestines or anything like that. It definitely feels like to me that it's in my ribs, like lung, like possibly lung area. So when you say air bubble,
well, your large intestine and your what in the heck is message from Kyrie Shelper. All right. Decline that for the moment. Oh, it feels better. It feels a little better. It's not as tense. So.
Oh, he wants to take her gallbladder. There's a lot of people that have had their gallbladder out.
Yeah.
It seems like almost as much as or more than what you would have somebody that would have their tonsils out.
Well, it's just the way that we eat, that has a lot to do with it. Fried foods and stuff, so makes a big difference. Well, it's 10 o'clock. You know what time it is. I got to do some shipping before our call. Do you want to set it up, Sally?
Yeah.
Okay. And Amy said she wanted to make sure that we would call her and let her know what it is. So I'm like, yeah, we'll call you. But yeah, if you want to set it up, and then I'll get my shipping done and get ready, and yeah, we'll do it. Well, Rita, you gotta eat.
So it'll be in an hour, right?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
Well, we'll see you all later.
Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow. Have a great day. Get some work done. Talk to you later.